Daniel, wanna fight, huh?
Oh, not on broccoli.
Hello everybody, YouTube learners, people out there just surfing the web, and the listeners that just come from my golden voice. What's up? Tell me something good. Today we're going to be looking at how we can alter our rect loops in Dr. Octo Rex to give them some variety and manipulate our parameters, alright? So I have a Dr. Octo Rex loaded up, ready, but the device has been reset, initialized. So down here we have select loop and load slot option. Octo Rex is called the Octo Rex because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 options. We're going to click load. We're going to load a drum loop that I sampled, Tight and Bare. Alright, sounds like a party. Now let's give it a listen. Pretty sweet drum loop, alright? But if the whole loop is the drums for the whole song, we're going to need to create some variety and mix it up. So, the first thing I want to show you, your first technique, is to go up here and click Select Slice by Midi. Now watch what happens when it runs. Alright, we know which slice is being triggered and hit. Also, if I hit my Midi, I can see which one's playing, which is also very convenient, okay? So, what we're going to do is take a look at these knobs right here, what they do, and how we can use them to our advantage. Your first one indicates your slice number. So for example, this hit is my 9th slice, okay? Next we have our pitch knob. I can change the pitch of each hit. Alright? Maybe you have a hi-hat that you want a little lower. Maybe you want some extra low end on your kick. Maybe you have, I don't know, a violin hook and the last note's just too high and you want to bring it down so it sits better in the mix. Here we have pan. Now you're going to hear this best if you have some good monitors or headphones. I can pan to the left. I can pan to the right. Or I can put it right back in the middle. Alright, maybe you want to move some particular sounds or some particular notes from left to right. Maybe you want your loop to jump from left to right, because all of this is based on a slice. Alright, so watch what happens. Slice 9, I'm going to change the pitch and the pan. But when I go to the next slice, we see our pitch is at 0 and our pan is at 0. Alright, because each one of these knobs only affects the selected slice. Alright. Okay. Level. Level is our volume. Maybe there's a hit you don't want, some background noise or an extra kick. You can just take it out by turning the level to 0. Or maybe it's too loud and you want it to sit in the mix a little better. You can turn it down, alright? Or up. Decay is how long it takes for your hit to go away. Think of it decaying like a decaying piece of fruit. The higher the number, the longer your fruit takes to decay. It's like it's in a refrigerator, I guess. All the way down, it is in the desert and it is eaten very fast. I hope that analogy helps. Reverse. Let's find a longer hit to really get the effect here. Reverse is just on and off. It's just taking your sample and playing it from the right end to the left. Filter frequency. We'll get into this a little more a little later. We're actually going to use this more when it comes to using our filter over here in high and low passes. For today, it's not as relevant as some others. Alternative, we're going to listen to this in the context of this song, because what alternative does, it's going to mix around our hits. All right, so let's play, and we'll turn the alternate on some of these. Alright, so you can see just kind of playing with our alternative, our reverse. We can really mix this loop up. Now, up here, we have 3 more options. The loop level. Alright, that's just the level of your loop. Loop transpose. This is, let's say you have a really cool loop in F sharp minor, but your song you're playing is F minor and you need to move it down a semitone to kind of sit in. Or up. Now you're going to use that more for instrumental loops than you're going to for, let's say, a drum loop like this. Your last one is your copy loop to track. This is where you're going to really have full control of your loop. By clicking this, we've taken our loop and moved it to here. We can see we have the full range of Midi. Now, if we listen, everything's playing twice. So once it's moved to Midi, you want to click Enable Loop Playback, and now you'll just have just your Midi track playing down here. Alright, so I hope that this was beneficial. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it's going to help you out. Use it, experiment with it, load some videos up, some video responses. I want to see what you're doing. I want to hear what you're doing. Alright, let's get this music community started. Love, peace, and chicken grease like always, my friends.
Daniel, wanna fight, huh?
Oh, not on broccoli.